what is the purpose or the reason of why you were cast down into the pit? This was that what you called pit before, but the land is pit. You know, it's like a hole where you are being watched, where you are being everything you do is being looked, being stared at. You know, you think there's nothing and everything around you, because even in your homes you have I have CCTVs in you. You know, like glow in the dark, turn it on, turn it off. You know, the reason why you are born, we born everything on the land. As I said, spirit are born in spirit and flesh are born in flesh. Meaning to say that before I become tao, or what you call this, that speaks to you, I born this in spirit first, which is I told you in the other record how I become a human. You know, because I was the pure deity and my father was not letting me, this is why he sent tzaphnel. But when I saw what they're gonna do my tzamai, I love it so. It's to my king, you know. When I saw what they gonna do to my king, I said, Father, let me go down there. I needed the proof that they are going to do the what we agreed. You know what we've agreed, because you must spiritually you contact me and then I come, and then when you turn back into your abode in your spirit when you are awake, because you contact me when you are asleep, your before time your soul goes out there in your head, in your fontanel, because that's where I open there. There's in your fontanel there is like a crack there, you know. There is like a crack there right in your fontanel, you know, because I have that scars there, you know. And this is how to the time when I was on the cross, I've commanded my spirit to my Father. That's where it comes, you know. So in this end, you have the same. In the you contact me to you needed me, you want me to help you with accordingly what needed to do. So they contact me, and then when I'm done contacting those prophets, their body is transgressed by someone else's. You know, their body is transgressed with someone else's, and then they are when they come back to their body, because this is what you were before. They were full of spirits before your time. As there is, if you knew this, that I say this before, that in the beginning we have this. We are immortal. We went far away from the land since the Nephilim have started, shagging my sisters, you know. And when I say that humans, it means that they were forced, you know. That is when I could not take the look of the world. So when we were just above the cloud, or just right, you can, in your roofs of your houses, it's like 10 feet from your houses. That is where we are. It's just like basically we were just like in your third story or second story of your, you know. But then, in the very first beginning, we were right here. You know, we were right here when it was just waters, when the seas were not salty, and the water was so pure and clean. We were here since the avalanches, when the rain from the Mars came down here. This is where we play, you know. But then throughout until you become era, millennial, this era end. This is the end here. Millennial means end. You know, the ending of the Nephilim. That. Oof, I don't want to speak about their name. The reason why we burn everything here is for us to see what is useful, what is worthy to place in the, because I said to you in one of my posts that in the true heaven humans, it is million. There's no comparison of the what you think you're. I don't know where those who talks about heaven is. I don't know where their heaven is, but I know where the true heaven is. You know where the true heaven is, because that is where the vertical of access. That is where I go when I was Zion. It was for me. Only I found out the door to heaven under the seas. Lately, it was my father for me to know if I'll truly gain all that. If I'll truly get back all what I have. That because when I made something, I just leave it as it is. I don't bother taking it. I'm like that. When it's basically like as a snake, you I change skin into wherever I sit, and then that's it. Wherever because it's to change skin of the snake, humans. When I'm changing skins or changing flowers, it is very, 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 very painful. It's very, very painful when I'm changing skins. This is why we go right by the side of the houses, by the cements. We cannot even stay in the cements part in the on the side of your houses, because it's if it's rough, it's hurting the skin of the snakes. It hurts my skins, because when I was inside of that, it's just very, very tender, so tender that I have to find a very soft place where that is why snakes are very, very when it's time of changing, it's like when woman has its menstruations or messiahs. They are temperamental. Like I said, when at the time of my JSUS, I was very temperamental because spiritually I feel pain. I feel pain. The same as the snake humans. Snakes feels pain when we are changing the skins. The reason, it is the other reason why we born everything in the world is because He is making the heaven, the true heavens, through my what He see, through what I gave, or everyone's offered to Him, or whatever as purpose, whatever He see, He make and build through my wisdom. He make and build through my wisdom, because we don't like to keep changing anything. I'm like this. When I get bored with a place, I don't want to be there. I want to go somewhere else. And that is what He didn't want. So He tried to make everything so weird. So, He'll try to make everything so will. I just say so will. Why? Because if I had the same display for like my home right now, I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven. I'm in my room, and it's walls are so clear to my eye that I love it. I like it. I won't say I love, because we don't do that way. I say I like it. I like it, and or that feeling, the desires. And then after a few weeks, I'll change it. I don't want it. That's what I do. That's why Neil will make sure that he can't, he can't, I won't change it. I won't keep changing my, And then, humans, we just done something, because usually before when I said something, it's they just said something to me, and I cannot tell you yet. And like now in my room, it's just when I get bored, I want to change everything. Usually, even in here in this flesh, when I make my room before in my office, I have office in where I been in the abroad, and I always change the looks of it, the styles of it. I always change every week my stand lamp. I always, because I have a stand lamp with like a granite on the bottom of it, and then I just I like to put it somewhere where I can feel it looks nice, it looks but me, I just keep changing round. I just keep changing it round. And that is why Tzaphnel said, we need you to go down there to see what you really want, you know? And that's the reason, like the grass. He does not want me to keep cutting grasses. So I want him to burn a real grass, but it doesn't, a grass that doesn't grow longer, that's what because he don't want me to cut the grass. They want me to do that. He don't want me. I'm just like this in heaven. I want to cut the grass, and when I go around the house, I want it. Basically, I want everything spotless. So I always it's spotless in heaven. It's great. It's and it's just the grass that he really want me to. Because all he wants to do is to just sit on his side all the time, and I can't sit all the time when there's work that I want to do, when there's a work that I want to do, I want to work it out until I'm done with it. That's and I even when I'm done, I still look for something that I want to do. You know why? Because I want to feel tired. Because when you're after there, you won't feel anything. Once you feel that you have totally crossed over to the top. You won't feel, even when you are in flesh, you won't feel tired. You won't feel tired, because that's what I feel. Some nights I couldn't sleep because my body just feel like I don't feel tired. And then I've crossed over since. Can't tell you since when, that is why I don't feel tired, and it just feels like you're floating, that even if you have things to do. Imagine I'm before I fully awakened, I was fully awakened. I cut the grass, I wash the dish, I wash the laundry every day. Every other day when I wash the laundry, but twice a month, or depending on the grass. And it's 980 square watt that I've cut the grass from, and I clean the house with a 3-bedroom and all that. I don't want any maid, because in heaven, we have this. I make one, but only it backstabs us. And that's what I don't want anymore. That's why I learned to cook. Mom is a cook, dad is a cook, dad is a good cook, And we were like that in heaven, and Neil just want to stay in the room and let mom and dad do their thing, Mom loves to cook, and we were like this. When mom is cooking, we are playing tongue twist. Or whatever comes, because we don't think, humans. It's just what we plant in the world, You are on this earth to find your purpose. The useful, what you can be in your home in the heaven, because you will have your own you don't want to keep working and working and working. Why? Because when you are in heaven and you want to work in your loan, you feel disgraceful. Why? Everyone will look at you. Everyone will look at you. Why are you doing that? That's what before. But right now, heaven is like this, humans. Heaven is like this. They are, the madam have come back. Like that. Because it's like this in heaven. You are wearing your best noble, your noble garment, your noble clothing. And then the lads will see you cutting grasses or whatever you are doing. And then with that, they will make fun of you. They'll make fun of you. And then what they do to they will really messed up with your work. That is the men does. They messed up with your work because they want you to go they want to, it's just giggle for them. This is heaven, humans. It's all about happiness. Don't take everything seriously. You know? You have no idea what heavens is. That is why you are here to gain knowledge, to learn to make everything like in the world. You keep working and working and working every day. You work. This is the same thing you do in heaven before time. You come here to learn more. What is it because it's like this in a paper. It's put inside of a like piñata, and then inside of the piñata there is a pot. There is a pot in it, and in that pot there is an energy into that pot. And then whoever touches the pot, or I would say whoever touches the pot's heart, you will receive whatever knowledge it has inside it. And then it will go straight into your chest. And then if your chest touches more, and it's like a small ball and a yin that you will receive. And with that, if whatever you gain, you will have that. And then that makes your work easier in heaven. That makes your thing easier. I would say easier. It's because it's floating in there. It just makes, this is the only way that I can find in your translation from Tetragrammaton, It's just nice because those who will pass these tribulations, or after, when they come, if you pass the tribulations, because the other meaning of tribulations is what you call judgments, and when you pass that, you will gain knowledge, and then in heaven you will just a king, because you will be bombarded up there. There's many things to do. You won't feel and it's like this. Every morning we take breakfast, and then every morning before Neil and I come out, Father already done his cooking, and Mother already made the table sitting, and then my sister already done the plating, and then when I come, that's when we eat together. The 12 tribes will eat alongside with me, and then my mother and father will eat with the one, and then with that, the children's are on its own. They have their own seating, And this is humans what it was before time, and this is what he wants to, because he I would say that we missed it. The time before us always together, we eat always together, and we always when after drinking, as if we were like floating, and then go back again to the bed, and then go to bed. You will just, if you think of getting bored, no, you don't feel like that. You will not feel like that because that's why Neil have bore everything into this, born here in the world, because of he wants to feel to walk on the cross. Because there will be in the new world, there will be cross of the what you call that, cement, and you know where you walk cement, but it will be like a cross, and then in the bottom of that is fires. In the bottom of that is fires, because on the second floor of the kingdom will be a roasting, a roasting oven, and it's a big oven. Why? Because we will cook roast for like 15 a day. We will make roast 15 a day, and then we will eat only that for twice a week. Or I say twice a day. Twice a day, because we don't really eat much. We don't really eat much. And that's a reason why Chapnel have received the abode, is because he wants to learn to walk. He wants to learn to walk because he only flute, human. He only flute, you know. And I already seen it. I don't know what you call that. It's like I call it like your ground, like your floor in your world. It is what he want to walk to, the what you call this, the road, that the road, like your road, like that, but it's more what you call this, bumpy, like not really smooth, because he wants to feel the mortar. He wants to feel the mortar. That is why and it will be in what I know, which is I already told you where is the heaven is, and the access vertical of the seas, and that is why we burn everything in the world, because he sees what is the useful, and he will see in every woman what is useful in you. If he see that you are useful, then okay. But if you have no purpose, you have not gained a thing. You're just like a shredded. That is why those who were with me in the beginning have received bandages, because of that. They gained it from the time when we were Messiah, because that's when the game started, when we were Messiah. But it becomes Mary backstabbed me. That's all I say. Mary backstabbed me. And she even tried to take me and the glory of my father and my mother. So humans, the Lord you knew is not what you think he is, for he is the one who have rises the body with. For he does not walk on the desk on your road, because it feels gross for him. It's gross him. It's gross him, and he's always on the top of the heights. While I'm scared with heights because I feel from it. And then I, whom you call Jesus, is the one who did all these things for me to see which one is useful for the new kingdom. For me not to keep moving things around all that time, because it's bored. He don't like it. Let's say when he is working, he wants me to sit still, but I cannot sit still because I want to work. When he is working, I'm it's just really we're just like as if a twin, humans, a twin, that he was born from the body, and I come out from the nose. What he does is what I want. until I learn to accept that I need to learn to understand. That's what I become. That's understanding. Let the men, because I come out from the men. I come out from the man. Women, you cannot dominate. What you dominate, you cannot do that to your men, like holding them in their neck. No, no, no. That is unacceptable, because my mother never wanted. Even humans, I don't want it. Men has to be respected. That is why I'm the one they make me Jesus. Why? Because humans is disrespectful. You've been making me your spouses.